Are you looking for a space where you will learn to improve your mental strength, emotional health, and heal your insecurities from the inside out? Take the first step to living a more meaningful life with the Better Me with Body by Bree podcast. I'm your host, Bree. I'm a certified personal trainer, entrepreneur, and mother of 3. I've helped empower thousands of women to take action through fitness, nutrition, meditation, personal development, and aligning thoughts with action. This podcast is for those who are ready to feel inspired and motivated to live a more purposeful life. Let's grow together. Have you ever wondered why you aren't losing weight when you seem to be doing everything right? You work out every day, feel like you're eating healthy, but the scale just does not budge. It seems like your body just isn't changing no matter what you do. Well, there are 3 main mindset shifts that have to happen to create a healthy lifestyle. And I wish more people knew about these 3 things because it would make their journey so much more enjoyable. Let's get started. Hi, friends. Welcome to the podcast. So I have seen way too many clients hit a wall or self-sabotage because they did not know these 3 tips that I'm going to share with you. So I'm going to keep this quick, and it's going to be an amazing golden nugget that you can take with you on your health journey. Are you ready? The first one, fitness is different than health. Okay, they are 2 different things, your fitness and your health. So just because someone looks fit does not mean they are healthy, right? The smallest version of you might not be the best version of you, and that's okay. So I have shared this before, but in case you haven't listened to every single one of my podcasts, I, used to compete in fitness competitions, and I thought that that would help me be the best version of myself because I would be ripped and I'd be disciplined and I'd have a goal that I was working for. Well, it was the complete opposite because as I got to, get deeper into that world, I realized this is actually the most unhealthy thing that you can do for your body. You are overrunning your adrenals. So I actually got adrenal fatigue after I competed because I was working out for 3 hours a day. And I was eating hardly any food. And so it actually ruined my metabolism and it trashed my hormones. And as I was backstage waiting to go on stage, I just was looking around at all of these women. All of them were shaking because everybody's on caffeine pills or heart medication for the ephedrine so that they can get leaner. Most of them are just so strung out on fat burners and stimulants. I was taking 6 caffeine pills a day as prescribed by my coach to quote unquote make it through the day so I could have energy. So that is that's the unhealthy side of the fitness world, but the fitness world really just focuses on how you look. They just care about the 6-pack. They care about, yes, being strong, but it's very different than your health. So real health goals involve how you feel. How is your digestion? Are you getting nutrients into your body? How are you caring for your body? How's your gut health? How's your immune system? It's not just how you look on the outside. So that's why I try so hard to incorporate gut health and nutrition and teaching you need vegetables. You need the micronutrients just as much as the macronutrients because I want you to feel good from the inside out. I'm not just here to get you a 6-pack. Yeah, that's awesome, but that's not my goal. My goal is not just to get you shredded. I want you to actually be healthy. So they're 2 different things. The next one is that your mental health is more important than how you look. So if you're miserable, but you have a 6-pack, that is not worth it. Okay. You don't want to be miserable. And like I said before, when I was competing, I didn't like that version of me. That smallest version was the worst version of me. I was grumpy. I was tired. I was miserable. I wasn't fun to be around. I just wanted to sleep all day because I had no energy. I felt honestly sick. Like I felt sick. I was so tired. So that's not the goal. So, what I want you to ask yourself along your health and fitness journey is, do you have a good relationship? Do you have good relationships in your life? Like, do you nurture those relationships, or are you just solely focused on your fitness goals? I've seen clients say, oh, I can't go to dinner with my family, or I can't go to dinner with my friends because I'm tracking macros. And I'm like, no, you're missing the whole point, right? Like, relationships are what make life beautiful. Do not neglect your relationships because you want to be smaller. That's the silliest thing. You're going to be miserable. Relationships are what make you happy. The next question to ask yourself is, what do you do to fuel your cup? Do you meditate or read or work on personal development? What are you doing to help your mind be strong, not just your body? Because that mental aspect is going to be everything when you hit a wall, or even just to give you a little bit of sustenance when you do get your goal. Like, if you are constantly wanting more, 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 if you don't have a good mental state, then that can be a really big trap, a really big trigger for some people. How you see yourself means more than what you see in the mirror. So, do you value yourself? Are you more than just your body? If your body were to be injured or mutilated, or you were to gain 50 pounds, would you still have self-worth? Like, are you more than just what you look like? So that is huge. If you have a foundation, then you'll be okay. You'll be okay when you lose the weight. You'll be happy once you hit your goal, and you'll be satisfied. And, you can always have different goals, but you're not going to always want more, if that makes sense. I want you to ask yourself, how's your relationship with your food? Do you have a healthy, balanced relationship with food? Because that's important. Are you constantly obsessing over food? Do you give, when you have a hard day, like, is that what you turn to, food, for your emotional stability or to help you be happy? Like, how is your relationship with food? Because your mental state around food is more important than what you eat, right? How you see it and how you cope with it is important. Until you get your mind in a healthy space, it will never be enough for you. You will, or on the other end, so like, let's say you do hit your goal, you will constantly still be picking yourself apart. Even if you're 10% body fat, you will keep picking yourself apart because you're not in a healthy mental state. Or on the other extreme, you will always self-sabotage. No matter what your goals are, you will tell yourself you don't deserve it, or you're not good enough, or you're not strong enough, or this always happens to you. Why do I think I can do this? So you will find ways to self-sabotage. So your mental state is more important than how you look. Okay. So work on the mental side. And that's why my programs are so successful for people, because the mental is 50%. We're doing behavioral change exercises. I'm having them listen to podcasts on personal development. I'm having them meditate every day so that they can get their mind right. I'm having them visualize. I'm having them write letters to themselves. All of this matters. It's not just about the skill, right? And the last tip is that it is going to take a lot longer than you think to change. Like, it takes time to change. It is not a quick fix. You will mess up. You're not going to be perfect. It will take longer than you think to accomplish your goals. You will have to sacrifice. It's going to be hard. It's supposed to be, because who you become in the process is all part of the journey. You'll become disciplined. You'll learn how to prioritize what matters to you. You will learn time management. It takes a lot of effort to lose weight and to keep a healthy lifestyle, but I promise it is worth it. So if you're willing to be patient and focus on your daily mental wins and the input instead of the output and your habits, that's when the real change will happen. So you have to be patient and you have to trust the process and just know it will take longer than you think. It will. So you can't expect to lose, 10 pounds in your first 2 weeks, or maybe not even in your first month. Like I said, I weighed the same amount of weight. I weighed 130 pounds right after I had Mila. And 2 years later, I still weighed 130 pounds. I worked out 5 to 6 days a week. I was counting macros, but my whole body completely changed. Like I lost 28 inches. I can't remember how much body fat percentage, but a lot. And my whole body looked different, but the weight stayed the same. But it took time. Like it took probably a full year before I felt like my body started to look like itself again after I had the baby. And I'm a personal trainer, a year. So give yourself time. Stay committed to the process. Stay committed to your habits and what you're doing, and know it'll take longer than you think, but the payoff is going to be so rewarding. So let's recap the 3 things that you're going to focus on so that you don't hit a wall, okay? And so that you're successful in your health and fitness journey. Health is different than fitness, and health is more important than fitness, okay? So you have to have the health side as well. We're not just tracking macros, we're trying to get nutrients. The second tip, your mental health is more important than how you look. You have to be working on the mental side as well, or it will never stick. And number 3, it's going to take longer than you think. So buckle up, get ready for the ride, be committed. You got this. It's going to be amazing, and I promise it will be worth it. If you've ever been interested in training with me and you like what I'm saying, you want to learn more, my programs are essentially a life coaching program because there is so much packed into it. In fact, I just did a live with my challenge group right now. We just did a Zoom call, and I had all these women crying. They were like, this is life-changing. I wish I did this sooner. I cannot believe how much I'm learning and how this has shifted my mindset around food and around health and how I see myself. Like I'm a completely different person. So it's really, really rewarding to hear that. And if you are interested, you can either shoot me an email, Bree@bodybybree.com. You can check out my website, bodybybree.com, or you can always leave a comment on the comment section. So I will talk to you later. I hope this was helpful. Thank you for joining us in today's episode. If you liked the content and want to hear more, remember to hit that subscribe button and write a review. As a small business owner, I appreciate it more than you know. If you are looking for a program to help with self-confidence, to lose weight, get in shape, and work on your mental, physical, and emotional health, check out my training programs on www.bodybybree.com. My team and I help to hold you accountable through the Body by Bree app, where you log in to see all your workouts, custom meal plan made specifically for you and your needs, and communication through the messenger. You are never alone when you're on the Body by Bree training program. Click the link in the show notes to get more information on how to transform your life from the inside out.